So this is your future, this is your now, and this is your past. And we have a page of cups here. So again, something that has been a little bit lost from you is what I'm sensing. We can see the surprise here. Maybe a lost love or a lost soul part. Something that was maybe too sensitive even to stay. Sometimes the most evil forces we can encounter are also the forces that are most easily wounded. Okay, and that's why they have become what they are. Most people have knowledge of narcissistic injuries, how people become narcissists through trauma. And this is in the now, and we have the Empress. So this is you and the capacity that you have to bring warmth to the people in your surrounding. And you're also glowing a little bit in the dark, I would say. So that might also get entities coming closer to you. And here we have the future, which is the Two of Swords. So I'm almost feeling like the fight between good and evil, and we don't even know which side is which at this point. So don't make any firm decisions about this. You know, watch and see what is going on, because you don't want to choose the one side and then realize that it was the wrong side, that there was a deeper meaning to it all, or something that was left unsaid, but when it was said, you got a bigger understanding of the situation. So I'm going to do a 15 card spread. Normally I do a 9 card spread, but for the signs that I see watch my videos, you know, from beginning to end, I have decided 6 of them that watch the videos the furthest will have these longer readings. And if you don't like it, you want to go back to the shorter readings, which came to life because people complained a lot about the length. So you can decide what you want. If a lot of people say, no, I want a shorter reading, we might try that again. And it might vary from different times when I'm doing these love and spirituality readings. But it came out in my polls that I made that a lot of people wanted these longer, old-fashioned love and spirituality readings. And you, Gemini, is one of the more tolerant signs that can watch a little bit. You watch my videos mostly to the end. So, okay. So this is the past here for you. And we have 4 of Cups. So someone is taking love for granted and jumping out of the cup, and you probably gave the love up after that, or you wanted to at least. Okay, so escaped lover, or a friend that no longer want to be a friend, or family member that you had to break with, or can be different for different people. So you learn to take care of yourself instead, to focus on yourself, and to maybe heal by putting a little bit shelter around yourself, so you wouldn't be so vulnerable to getting your dreams. You know, they're like balloons, and then someone pokes a hole in them, and they. So if you have a little bit more, you don't believe maybe in all the dreams anymore. It's a little bit sad to say, but you have learned to take better care of yourself and build on the smaller dreams, maybe not the ones that includes other people, because this is a 9, so it's connected to the hermit energy. So there's probably certain people that you still share a social life with, but there's others that you have you kind of turned your back towards love, is what it seems. First you gave it up, and then you turned your back against it. When someone might have escaped you or run away from you, or something similar to that. And here we have the Fool, and it feels like an entirely different energy. So I'm going to take a clarification for this, the Fool here. High Priestess of Earth. So that ties to you because the 9 of Pentacles, but this doesn't feel the same. But I will see if I find a correlation. Maybe you are the one watching the Fool there. Okay, so the Fool is a great card. It's about being kind of naive and up for whatever is on the agenda, just throwing yourself into the stuff. And the 9 of Pentacles and this High Priestess of Earth is not it. So we'll see what this is about. 3. When you choose the symbol of the High Priestess of Earth, I, Nyx, the Goddess of Night, are nudging you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. My vampire High Priestess of Earth symbolize all things in the physical world, your body, the body of Earth, and the things you surround yourself with. Now is the time to eat well, get rest, and connect to the power of Earth by walking barefoot. Be mindful, knowing you are a child of flesh and bone. We have the child there. And who came alive through the blending of earth magic and your spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or a love interest, know that the High Priestess of Earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationship. Perhaps a first kiss or some shared activity will bring you more light into the question. Stay grounded and wait and see. Okay, so you're supposed to watch this fool and see what they are up to, and kind of don't mix in. Stay in your snail shell for now, because you are not to be harmed at this time, is what I'm feeling. It's unnecessary for you to give a lot of energy into this situation, or at least it was, because this is the past. And here we have the Sun. So the Sun together with the Fool is both very kind of enlightened cards. And we see the wand here, the black wand there, and the black wand here. And it's children, even if this seems to be an older child. But it's the Fool. It's the first card in the major arcana, showing the child that's born into this world. And I'm feeling this is a person that doesn't want to have rules, doesn't want to follow, they don't want to commit, they don't want to take a lot of responsibility. And they are, it's almost like a soul that's experiencing life for the first time and having a lot of fun with it. I'm not sure that you are agreeing that this is so fun. But again comes this kind of twin flame notion with this person. So you are a little bit more mature, they are a little bit more immature, but they're also very close to God in that sense. Like chaos is in the neighborhood of God and the divine. It's seemingly random and chaotic, but it all has a meaning. So even if this person might put a lot of kind of conflict or unforeseen hassles or other challenges into your life, they still have something with their longing for freedom and their direct approach to things, and maybe them being also totally aligned with themselves, whatever is the consequences, is saying something. And here we have the Ace of Cups. So if you have wondered if this person that maybe got away loves you, they do, okay. But they are a little bit preoccupied with their own stuff right now, finding themselves, finding their bearing in the world. Who am I? Why am I here? What am I supposed to do? And this makes them a little bit unavailable for you right now. But it seems like they are romanticizing and fantasizing about you, even if they have kind of escaped from this situation together with you. This might also be a new person, but as the old person, they don't seem to have really the engagement. Even if there's great love, there's an element of being childish or to want to escape, is what I'm feeling. Okay. So that was the past. So a great love that you are kind of ignoring because it's what you are guided to do. But it's not ended. It hasn't ended. For some of you, this might be a new, because we have 0 and Ace, so for new beginnings. But the Sun here kind of gossip about this being a long history, maybe with a soulmate even, or a twin flame. This is in the now, and we have the 8 of Coins. So even if you have tried to pour this relationship out, or this situation, it might be a dream you have as well, it's still intact. It hasn't really gone anywhere. And actually by you taking a step back from this, you have added to it, or you have found a new way of dealing with this situation. Before, maybe you were too much trying to control the outcome of the situation, and now you have learned something also from the Fool here, that you can't always control the outcome. Just go with what is, and kind of accept what is. Always try to improve your situation if you don't like the situation you're in, but as long as you resist the situation, it's going to persist. You need to accept, okay, this is my terms right now, and I accept that this is how it is, and my goal is this, but this is what I have, and I'm okay with it. Whatever happens is fine. So this creates non-resistance and making life flow more easily for you. It's a lot of flow, but I'm feeling like this kind of personality is giving other people a lot of gray hairs. Is what I'm feeling here. It's not usually what I'm feeling with the Fool, but right now it's what I'm feeling. Here we have a Knight of Cups, and it relates to this Fool here, not really being, totally awakened. They're a little bit distracted. This one is riding and drinking from the cup. This one is falling from the cliff and smelling a rose. So they are not really 100% really awake or there. And I don't know exactly what to say about that, more than this is what it seems. And they might not be really able to manage their life in the best way right now. Okay, and here we have a Three of Coins, but they're still kind of your mission, or the person that you're supposed to work together with in some retrospect. And here, how do you work together with a person that's like this? So we can see you're serious, you're kind of coming off as an earth energy here, and they are maybe coming off more as a water or fire kind of energy. And so that shows your stability and willingness to, create something tangible out of this. But this person is a little bit whimsical, or a little bit up in the blue, or they don't know, they can't separate their one foot from the other foot. And so we'll see how it goes. Nine of Cups. It's still kind of who you love. So I'm thinking of a phrase from a TV series that I like, that 70s show, where Jackie says, "Oh, I'm in love with a doofus," and it's a little bit what I'm seeing here. So I will see what it's about, this love with this doofus. Okay. Past life relationship. Yeah, I felt that with the Sun card. So you have known each other before, and that might be while you're putting so much effort into this situation, even if the person doesn't seem to be really worth it, because they are kind of preoccupied with other things, or they might love you a great deal, but they can't fulfill any promises or be able to fulfill your needs. Really, here it says fulfilling of needs. But I'm not feeling it, okay? Maybe you're fulfilling their needs, but I definitely doesn't feel like your needs are being fulfilled in this situation. So next card is the Ten of Swords, comes underneath the Ace of Cups. It's tough, this one. I'm thinking you're really trying to... You're a little bit confused from what I'm seeing in this reading. You kind of want to work on the situation in the same time as you want it to be over, and you want to let it go. And you don't want to have this dream anymore, but the dream is still there. You want to let go of this person, but this person is still, up and about, kind of, stumbling through your life, or through your dreams, or through your visions. You have so much to give, and I'm not sure if you are supposed to give it to this person. We have the Ten of Swords. Remember the Nine of Swords that we saw in the beginning? It has some kind of correlation, and it has a correlation to this past life. But if they have lived life before, I don't know why they are seemingly so uneducated and so it's almost like they see the world for the first time and just, you know, try to suck it all in and live everything in the same time. So coming apart, 46. You're really not on the same level. And, well, we have 19 Sun here and 10. 19, 1 plus 9, 10. I'm thinking this person is going to have a great hangover from this, the way they are living right now. And I kind of wish they wouldn't. They seem to have a very carefree attitude to life. And as long as you don't put your stuff in front of other people, you should be allowed to live your free life. But it seems like they will get some kind of hangover there. So now it's the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is assigned to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are you actually in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that's not mutual beneficial? Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of sense of fear. The price you pay will not be worth it. Separation brings good fortune. So it seems that you have this willingness to sacrifice a lot or work on the situation right now. In the past, it seems like you took some kind of break, and here it seems like you want to work on it again because you have the love for this person, but they are very selfish in this relationship and only look to their own needs. So you're advised to kind of cut them out because you're not aligning. You're on very different paths right now, and they are kind of sometimes flying up high up in the air, sometimes, you know, almost drowning in this river, and you are on a more stable course, and you need probably to align with other more stable energies. And but you still have this longing here for this person to be something else than what they are. And one of my viewers kind of said this in a very great way, that you can't go to, I don't know exactly what restaurant it was, but you can't go to an Italian restaurant and ask for sushi. Every time you do this, you're going to be disappointed and you're still not going to have your sushi. And this is a little bit what I'm seeing with you. You're offering something great. You have great value in the money you want to pay for the sushi. But the sushi has no sushi to offer. The sushi restaurant isn't even a sushi restaurant. It's something else. I don't know. It's a backpacker that has has the habit of falling off cliffs and maybe wading into rivers and drinking too much. So I don't think they have any stability to provide to you at this point. And here we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a sense of self-respect. And again, you are trying to turn your back towards this energy and, you know, let them live their best life. So you're letting them go like you let a bird fly on its own wings and you just wave bye-bye. And then you have your own life to tend to here. So this feels strong enough. And here we have a Queen of Pentacles as well. So this also shows good fortune when it comes to whatever you are creating in your life purpose, or how you are bringing value to your family, or building on your home, your house, your apartment, maybe feng shuiing it, or taking care of your body, as we saw with the High Priestess of Earth. And you might even have a nice time with friends of like mind that also have this similar goals than you, but might have a little bit different personalities. She is more in tune with self-respect and shoulds and shouldn't. So she could easily maybe whip a person into submission, while this person is a little bit more friendly. This is more like an Amazonas warrior, and this is more like the person providing good food in the kitchen. But I'm definitely feeling that this is the same, different sides to you, but you can also surround yourself, you're probably surrounding yourself in the future with people of like mind. And then we have the Four of Swords. So you're trying to put this relationship here on the back burner. It doesn't seem like you're totally successful. Four of Swords can sometimes only be procrastination, but you're trying to make them as if they were dead. And I'm hearing some kind of poem, so I'm going to try to write it down. See here. It is really old English, so I'm struggling a little bit with it, but it's someone that says, I can translate it, so it's kind of, one person is saying, you are dead to me since I was kind of dead to you, or you didn't apply yourself to this relationship. And I'm not entirely sure that I will be able to find this poem, but the cue here is to not give to a person that doesn't give anything back, basically. If I find it, you will find it also in the description box. Feels like I missed the card here. No, it was that one. Okay, so sorry. Four of Swords, yes. So trying to ignore one of your, I'm thinking this is the Queen of Cups, kind of. So your other queens here, the more hands-on kind of queens, getting busy maybe with some creative endeavor that comes from your soul and getting their hands busy. But then we have maybe your heart is busy with still reminiscing about this old situation and this past life connection with this person that doesn't seem to be able to take responsibility or add to any value in your life. And here we have a Six of Cups. It comes underneath the Sun, and Nine of Cups. So you're still in love with this person, and then in this context, together with these two cards, this Nine of Cups says you're in love with the person that you're supposed to be in love with, and it's the appropriate feeling to this situation. So if you're in love with someone, even in the future that you feel you shouldn't be in love with, that's a song for you. Also, I'm hearing tunes to this. Have you ever fallen in love with someone? In love with someone that you shouldn't fall in love with. You shouldn't, I write this down, so you shouldn't. Okay. Have you ever fallen in love with someone? I don't know exactly. I'm trying to copy the voice in my head, but I can't. And here we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, interesting. So I'm thinking, we saw the demon in the beginnings trying to kind of dwindle their way into your life. I'm thinking this person has an immense power on you, and you are trying to get rid of their power and get away from their power, and focus on other things in your life. You're trying to be sane and not acting insane and being in love with a person that's not for you, or not a great match, or you're not on the same track, or you can't even understand each other, can't communicate. And but there's still some kind of mission that you have with this type of people, or this personality type, or this exact person. So even if you're not together, in some way you are together, like on a 5D level, and in the future it might very well be so that it's going to be some kind of rekindling of this relationship, at least with some kind of type of messages that you might communicate in the future. But the Ace of Swords is this energy when I'm holding it. This is the time where you prove to yourself what you have learned. Okay? So you're not doing the old mistakes again. This is a time when this reconciliation comes, or you get maybe a chance to talk to the person or whatever, you don't do the old mistakes, okay? So that means you don't become as vulnerable as you were before, believe in maybe their lies. Here, it's almost like they have a good side and a bad side that's fighting with each other. That almost sounds like Gemini. So some of you that's a cross-watcher, you might have the Gemini on this side being a little bit whimsical and all over the place. And for Geminis, you might also find yourself as this person that doesn't want to take responsibility. I see that this person that can't take responsibility has a lot of love for you. It's just flowing over, but it comes from maybe a little bit childish, selfish place. So even if they feel that, they can't really make anything tangible out of it, but they want to. So you're probably going to get a chance of communication here in the future. But remember what I saw in the beginning, that it's almost like a demon trying to infest your life. And this demon has probably hurt you a lot in the past. So you have a karma together with them, which you seem willing to continue working on. But if you are the only one doing the working, I don't know if that's such a healthy situation. So don't be that person in the future that, gives excessively to a person that is not able to give anything to you. Give as much as they give. For some people, it's almost like they want to come back and press the starting button, and then you will bloom up and do all the work and keep the relationship together again. But if you don't this time, you just, give what they give. You can have a more sensible relationship, and this other person might learn that to get love, they need to give love, which I think is very kind of fair. And now I was thinking about this demon again that came in the beginning that I felt.